Welcome back to Minecraft Season 1, Episode 4 of Minecraft Survival. And today we're going to work on villages. Now, we've got a village here, but it's not very big. Despite it being so spread out, we've actually only got 5 or 6 villagers, 2 of which are actually nitwits. So, we are definitely going to need some more villagers. So the next thing we're gonna do is I have built a space over there in that corner for a villager breeder pen. All we've got to do now is get our villagers over there. Gotta remember in which direction it is. Our house is over there. So it's not in that corner. Which means it must be in that corner. Which means I put this boat down in a really rough place. But we'll make it work. Now, a boat cannot travel across dirt blocks, which is why we're going to run into the problem here. So I'm going to go ahead and take these blocks up. Before I go ahead and put them back down, go ahead and get back in the boat. You can see the beginnings of our breeder down here. Go ahead and take that on out. Take him on in here, and he will be staying in there for the moment. Now that is our cleric villager, so I am going to have to replace his block, take his workstation down and replace it, because he's going to be staying in there from now on. The next one I think I'm going to try and grab is this farmer right here, because that actually works. I have not traded with any of the villagers here, which is what makes this work. Once you trade it with a villager, their trade is locked in. They can only work from one of those workstations, which makes this a lot harder. Because essentially, we're going to put 2 composters down in here, and they are going to need to work out of those composters. Put this second gate on down. Not quite sure where I put it back up, but okay. And so they are actually going to go in this corner over here. And there we go. Well, that was not what I intended. There we go. There we go. So that will be our entrance and the exit. So the cleric villager has got to check all of these houses for a Oh, that is the mason. And he's going to use the stone cutter, so that's what's going to be in there. He seems to not want to trade with me at this point. So let's see. We are looking for the potion brewing stand. And it is not in here. I will go ahead and take this bed along with this one, because we are going to need at least 2 beds over there for this to work. We're actually going to need a lot more than 2 beds, but not over here. And there it is. The potion brewing stand. Now that that workstation block is gone, he should reset. We are going to go ahead and take one of these composters. I placed one of them, so and I took yours. So just go ahead and take this down, put it back up. And now both of our villagers in the walls over here have now been made jobless. We will go back over here and double check. And yes, both of our villagers have been found jobless. So, we're going to go ahead and mine through this wall real quick. Just real quick. We need to go on over here and fill up our water bucket. We'll probably have to do that a couple more times. But that'll do for right now. Back on over here. We place our walls. Did I put it in the chest? I did put the wool in the chest. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and make a couple more beds. And then we are going to go ahead and make some trapdoors. Okay, so now that both of that is done, we are once again going to need to collect some seeds. I suppose I could go ahead and check and see what has my farm done. Because that would be an easier way than trying to collect all of this. We have expanded it, we have replanted once or twice, so we've got carrots over here. And those will need to be replanted. Real quick. Wheat does not go in this one. We've got some potatoes that are ready. And so for our farm over there, it doesn't necessarily have to be wheat. It's actually better if it's not wheat, because wheat they have to actually make into bread. But we have about 20 potatoes. And it is starting to get dark, so we are going to have to go ahead and put our bed down here in just a minute. So we can go ahead and use one of these. I'm actually going to go put that one back in. So as you can see, I do usually run with Vanilla Tweaks resource pack, and one of the ones I've got down or in that zip file does let you know when a crop is ready to be harvested, with that big green flashing exclamation point above it, and that is going to be really helpful real quick. It's got a few extra in there too. Such as if you look at our composter, it now has little bars on it that show how full the composter will be. It's got some redstone advancements too, but for the most part, that is it. So we're gonna head on back here. And we have a poisonous potato. So one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make another there we go. Go ahead and plant it. I'm pretty sure he won't plant this entire thing, but he will do a good space. And you want to give him as much as possible. Give them as much as possible, so there's that. Just about, yep, I just ran out of potatoes. So we'll go ahead and fill the rest of this in. You see where we plant this stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to put one composter here. Not there. It's supposed to be next to, not on top of. There we go. And that way the villager can't wander into the water. But that will be at least one. That will give one of them a job. Oh, have you not lost your job? I took the wrong block, it seems. Let's go see.
No, you've lost your job. It was just a matter of time. So, villagers into your section, and then you need to make sure that they can't get out. You can do this with water, and go ahead and do it with wood. And then you want to leave a two-way gap. Double check. Sorry, that is supposed to be a one-way gap. And you are going to put a trapdoor there. And a trapdoor. Watching this. Go ahead and take these two blocks out. And put some of this out to stop working. Go ahead and put your trapdoor there as well. And then we're going to need to go get some more water. Because this is not going to last and we have to go together, I'm going to go ahead and make an infinite water source here. And there we go. Go ahead and fill up our bucket. We're going to throw water here. Go ahead and fetch it back. And you can see this with one, you can see this with multiple, but essentially what we're going to do is we are going to put our bed right here. And you want it right there because you want the villagers to think that if we get to that bed, but more importantly, you want the baby villagers to think that they can go and get that bed too. These baby villagers like nothing more than to jump on the bed. And so, to help that, we're actually going to move this one more over. And then we're going to make a water stream. It goes through here. Yeah. Just about have to.
Because this is not going to be the last time we have to go get water, I'm going to go ahead and make an infinite water source here. And there we go. Go ahead and fill up our bucket. We are going to put our water here. Go ahead and fetch a bed. And you can do this with one, you can do this with multiple, but essentially what we're going to do is we are going to put our bed right here. And you want it right there because you want the villagers to think that they can get to that bed. But more importantly, you want the baby villagers to think that they can go and get that bed too. These baby villagers like nothing more than to jump on the bed. And so, to help that, we are actually going to move this one more over. And then we are going to make a water stream that goes through here. And we are just about to go ahead and put down a second bed. Okay. And then we don't. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and take one from right here until we can get back over to our chest, which has some more. Go ahead and take that one out, and we are going to put that there. And the reason we are going to do that is that this block, a wall, sits just a little bit higher than a normal block. And so right here, the baby villagers are going to try and jump onto this bed. They're going to fall down into the west water stream. And baby villagers aren't able to jump a full block yet. So they're going to go through this water stream, and then they're going to end up right here. And to make sure that they don't try and go back, we are going to put a trapdoor there. And then, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Pig. There you go. Go ahead and clip these on up. Go ahead and fill the rest of this up. There we go. pretty sure I missed something. Back out here to our crafting table, because we are missing one thing. A sign. There we go. Okay, and then right here, we are going to put a sign. I'm not going to say anything. Goodbye, Mr. Pig. Okay, back over here. Oh, there's the iron ingots I was looking for. And there's the torches. Go ahead and make sure you light these places up, because once they are secure, you don't want them getting out. Okay, and then step back over here to your crafting table. Now you don't want to secure this with doors, mainly because villagers can open and shut doors. They cannot open and shut gates. So, another gate here. Hello, Mr. Cow, or Pig, you really need to stop going in there. I guess the pig has decided that he wants to live in here. One more water bucket. And put that on here. So what will happen is the villagers here can breathe. So this villager is going to do his job, and eventually he's going to be able to make baby villagers with this other villager. The baby villagers are going to see the beds over here, and because they love jumping on the beds, are going to jump over here. But they're not going to be able to actually get onto the beds, because they're going to fall into that water stream. Once that happens, they're going to float down here, and they're going to get stuck over here. Once they grow up, the top of their head is going to be able to reach the top of this water stream up here, and then they're going to be able to swim up, and they're going to get stuck over here. And that way we'll have new villagers. So go ahead and light this site up. Making sure nothing can spawn over here. And then I'm going to go find some glass, and we're going to go ahead and cover this all in glass and finish it on off. But that is going to be our rudimentary village breeder. And I'll spend the next couple of days smelting up glass, putting them in, and making sure that this all works. But that is going to be it for episode 4. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.